Hey everyone, this is Potato Couch. I'm Michael, and I'm by myself today, doing the solo potato. This is possibly one of my favorite game series ever in my life. And there goes the screen doing the thing. Yeah, starting that music over. Kingdom Hearts is what got me into video games, really. Like, I was a gamer before, but Kingdom Hearts came out when I was 7, I believe. And I remember renting it from Blockbuster Video, and I couldn't for the life of me get past the first boss. But I knew I loved the game as soon as I started playing it. I came back to it a little later in life. I got man, that's really annoying. I got pretty far into the game around where you start fighting end game stuff. I'm not gonna spoil anything because we're gonna do a hopefully a full playthrough of this because I discussed it with the other potatoes and we've decided that they're gonna they have some other projects that they're looking to put into the channel, and the solo potato will be more my thing. Now, without further ado, let us get started. While this is my favorite game, I'm still not that great at it. So we're gonna stick with normal. Um, Vibration means nothing to me because I'm not even sure it'll work on this controller. Uh, yeah, let's proceed. Hopefully I'm not as deadpan as the Hotline Miami playthrough. And the playthrough, huh? Wow, what is happening to that border? That's that's nice. That's what I wanted. Alright. Let's enjoy this cutscene because there's gonna be 1,000 of them because Square Enix.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
I really hope this isn't copyrighted music that I have to take off. That would suck. Alright. That was like one of my favorite songs growing up. The original and the remix that is played in this game. Um, hopefully, on a different subject, hopefully I can get into a couple more games with the solo potato that only I... Oh, controller was wanting me to go stop controller. Oh no. Why can't I go right or left? It only wants me to... Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Excuse me while I fix this. Yeah. Do. But yeah, while I'm fixing this, hopefully we can do some like maybe Final Fantasy. I'm gonna do Pokemon with Tio because that's something we both enjoy. Yeah, I'm really confused as to why this is not working. Oh, that's because reasons. Yeah. See, I can't use left thumbstick, right, and left. Right thumbstick, right. This is weird. I'm sorry, guys. Let me fix everything, cause I don't know what I'm doing apparently. This should be working though, which is why I'm confused. Right stick. What? What? Right goes right. Left goes left. Let's apply that and see what it does. Right, left. I fixed it. Look, I am a technological genius. I just clicked a bunch of buttons and then, yeah. Okay, let's get on with the game. 8 minutes into the episode. We're gonna go forward, which is the only direction I wasn't going. Whew. It's a great start. Yeah. But, yeah. I'm gonna ramble most of the time because, like I said in the Hotline Miami episodes, it's really hard to coherently speak to yourself. I'm gonna pick the shield because I really like how it is attacking with the shield versus a sword, which you do the entire game, and then a staff, which is basically just hitting them with like a rubber hammer. It 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 just doesn't feel like it's got any impact, but with the shield, like you're slicing into people with like the edges of it. Just you're kind of like Goofy. Spoiler: Goofy's in the game. If you didn't know that already, you probably didn't know what Kingdom Hearts was coming into this. So my path is set. I like shields. What will I give up in exchange? The sword or the stick? I'm gonna give it the stick. These sticks are stupid, and I never use magic. I use magic. I use it to cure. I use arrow every once in a while to deflect things. Like, it's very situational. I use fire when it's all situational, except for cure. Cure is useful all the time. Yeah, this is the form I choose. I think I'm gonna let this episode go out a little longer because just technical difficulties, and I don't feel like editing that out. I'm gonna say a lot because I don't have anybody to fill in silence while I'm being an idiot. Um, there's the Cinderella. We're gonna land on Cinderella. It's weird that Cinderella wasn't in any of the, like, actually in any of the games until, I believe, Birth by Sleep for the PSP. And then you got to, play in a Cinderella level. There's a couple Cinderella characters, by a couple I mean one, littered throughout the games. The fairy godmother. I hope you guys can hear me pretty well. I didn't think about that. We're gonna fight some little ant creatures. They're called Heartless. Ooh, pwned. Like the little scrubs you are. Look, health, because I need it, because I took so much damage. Man, it's having a tough time when I go diagonal. I'm not even sure what it's doing when I do that. That's gonna be interesting. I'm pretty sure I can switch. No, that was the rock candy controller. Dang it. I was gonna say I could switch between the D-pad and the analog stick, because it had a button that did that. And then I wouldn't be having as many problems with diagonals. That's okay. I'm good enough at this game to deal with it, I think. Beep. Did I just, like, just guard that? I don't think I've ever just guarded a shadow yet before in the entire time I've played Kingdom Hearts, which is a lot. I have many hours in Kingdom Hearts. And I've beat... Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite out of all the Kingdom Hearts games. It was the first one I actually beat. I didn't beat the original until after I beat Kingdom Hearts 2, which was kind of confusing because I didn't understand everything that was going on, but I was far enough in Kingdom Hearts 1 to get the basic gist of it. I had trouble with a couple bosses, and I was young at the time, so it was a lot harder for me. But there are some bullshit bosses in this game. I'm not gonna name names. Maleficent. But one thing I do like about the remake of this game is they changed it so opening things and examining things is an action command now with the triangle button, instead of having to do this to examine things. See, with the action command, or the reaction command, they're called reactions, when you're in battle, you can open a treasure chest. But in the original game, if you were in battle, this wasn't an option. Like, it was grayed out. So you'd have to wait until everything was dead to open the treasure chest. So if you're running through trying to collect things and, like, avoiding enemies, which I did a lot in, when I was younger. Alright, I can push. Push. Maybe. There we go. Did I do it? Was I good? I'm gonna push over here. You can also smash them. But see what I mean about the shield? How it, like, slices things? It's just pretty satisfying compared to the sword. Plus, we'll get enough time with a sword throughout the game. You're gonna lift it. We're gonna do that a lot in the Hercules level, that's for sure. We're not actually. I'm just gonna smash all the barrels in Hercules level. That's one thing. If you didn't know a lot about Kingdom Hearts, it takes place in all these different Disney levels, which is really neat. Speaking of which, Kingdom Hearts 3 Toy Story level, super excited. Like, oh my god, I almost cried, because I've been wanting that since the first game. I mean, I almost cried when I saw Lilo and Stitch level. First, tell me more about yourself. Do the things, and it does the things. This is what that does. Okay. The attack command has changed to talk. Select talk to strike up a conversation with someone nearby. Yo, this is Selfie. She's from Final Fantasy VIII, I think. The one with Squall, who's called Leon in this game. Why, I'm not sure. I mean, I know why, but I don't know why they didn't just call him Squall. Because his name's Squall Leonhardt, or yeah, Leonhardt, which is also a weird name. But it's Final Fantasy, so everything's weird. What's most important to you? Now, this is actually what decides how fast you level, how easy it is to level, how much like experience it takes, blah blah blah. If you pick all A's, which is the first selection, I believe you level quicker. So that's what we're gonna do. Being number one. Is being number one such a big deal? Yes. He was number one. Just a SpongeBob reference in case you didn't get that. What do you want out of life? By the way, this is Waka. He's from Final Fantasy X, which is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Which, like every other time I state an opinion, is unpopular. Everybody loves the Final Fantasy VII, even though it was alright, I guess. I mean, it wasn't bad. And I'm not just hating on it because the graphics suck, which they do. They're awful. It looks like he's got like a little cannons for arms. But I don't know. The whole emo kid saves the world kind of deal isn't my thing. And I know Titus from 10 is kind of emo, but like he's also extremely happy all the time. He just like he has a lot bigger problems than Cloud does, really. So what? Sephiroth killed everybody and you're down. Okay. 10, the giant world-eating demon destroyed your city. That's a theme, isn't it? Destroyed your city, destroyed your town, killed your loved ones. Actually, it's not a theme. It's just those two games, I think. I haven't played all the Final Fantasy games, especially the older ones. I'm just rambling. Let's go with A, to see rare sights. To see rare sights, huh? And I never noticed or realized who these people were until I played 10. I didn't know who the heck Selphie was because, like, I've barely played 8 still. I just read the log in the Kingdom Hearts is in this game that I'm playing currently. And this is Titus, the main character of 10, Final Fantasy 10. Not just the game 10, if that's a game. So what are you afraid of? What are you so afraid of? Getting old, I guess. Getting old? Is that really so scary? Yeah, it's pretty scary because when you get older, everybody you know and love's going to die. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I was about to spoil a bunch for 10, but I might be playing 10, so I don't want to spoil things for people who haven't played Final Fantasy X, which I guess is a lot of people because not a lot of people play Final Fantasy. Huh? No, that's probably not true. I mean, it probably is true, to be honest now. I don't know. Sounds good. I didn't even read what that said. The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. And now we're gonna kill some stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I love all the music in this game. All of it. Every bit. I love all the levels except for Monstro. Fuck Monstro. Stupid, I hate it. This game's amazing and beautiful. And it's one of the main reasons I got into my field. Well, like I have the degrees already. That I'm going towards the field that I'm going towards. I'm majoring in graphics design, but it's more based on video game level design, like environments and stuff. Because I find the creation of worlds to be really interesting, and that's what I want to do with my life. I like to draw architecture and nature and all sorts of things. It's a passion of mine, a hobby, passion. I like video games, blah 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 blah. This is me talking. I'm having a really hard time talking and smacking shadow things. Look, I leveled up. We're gonna do that a lot. In between episodes, I'm gonna try to figure out the diagonal thing so I'm not doing this every time I go diagonally. Let's pick up all that useless health. Alright, let's save. I guess this is a good point to end the episode since we're already past the 20-minute mark and at least my clock says so. And we're at a safe point. Maybe. There. Yeah, I'm so far in my other file because this is definitely my actual game that I've owned for a while. No, it's not. It's emulated. I'm not a pirate. You're a pirate. Arg. Oh yeah. I'm so good at this game. Alright. I will see you guys later.